Something big is about to drop when it comes to Mason McTavish. We get into exactly what that is in this edition of Ducks Digest. Hey, this is Mike Nelson. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I want to thank the 15% of you, the ones who are watching these videos who've already hit the sub button. But 85% of you have not subscribed yet. Not sure why. We are the newest Anaheim Ducks YouTube channel, bringing you everyday Anaheim Ducks YouTube content. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and help out a fellow Anaheim Ducks fan since 2003. We got to get into the story. As we know, Mason McTavish still has not yet been signed by the Ducks. We got an interesting article from NHLTradeRumors.com this morning talking about Anaheim Ducks still working on signing Mason McTavish. The article kind of talked a little bit about what's going on with the Ducks and McTavish. The young forward for the Ducks has had a career season, recording 52 points, 22 goals, and 30 assists in 76 games. Was basically healthy for the whole season. In total, in 229 games, NHL games with the Anaheim Ducks, he's had 140 points, 60 goals, 80 assists. Very solid numbers. Each season, he has shown progress. He has gotten better every single year. It has been an improvement. McTavish has gotten better, like I said, every single year. And honestly, I think he deserves to stay with the Ducks long term, if you ask me. But many wonder what is going on. Does Verbeek view McTavish as one of his own? We all know what happened with Trevor Zegras and Jamie Drysdale, a couple players that he did not draft. So it's the same thing happening like it happened with Zegras and Drysdale. Since he did not draft the player, does he have second thoughts, right? Those contracts dragged on right before the season, talking about Zegras and Drysdale, and both of those guys ended up missing training camp. So that is what the Ducks do not want with McTavish. I hope they don't want that. I hope Verbeek is not doing this on purpose because, yeah, you do not want McTavish to miss training camp and then struggle the whole year. Joel Quenneville is the coach now, and this team is all about playoffs, right? I mean, this team is hopefully going to contend for a playoff spot. I mean, that is what the goal is. What the ownership has said with the Ducks, it's about the playoffs this year. It's not about just rebuilding or trying to get better. It's about actually competing for a playoff spot. McTavish is coming off his entry-level deal, which carried a salary cap of $925,000. He is looking for an increase. Obviously, his play as a centerman was a contributing factor to Zegras being sent to Philadelphia. Having Leo Carlsson and McTavish 1-2 down the middle gives the Ducks a chance to grow together. Yeah, a couple players that have a lot of upside and could potentially both of them be stars in the future in the NHL. But McTavish wants more money, right? It's obvious. I mean, McTavish wants a little bit more money, and Zegras wanted to play center, but now you have McTavish who can take up more minutes in center now that Zegras is gone. So this is obviously a big decision the Ducks are going to have to make in the next few weeks. But, I mean, come on, the Ducks really have to sign McTavish, right? I mean, I don't know exactly what is going on between Verbeek and McTavish, but you hope that, they're trying to figure something out, right? I mean, you hope that they're not that far away on a contract, right? Because, like I said, in the past with Jamie Drysdale and Trevor Zegras, you saw this kind of drag out, and it ended up really affecting both players, with them missing training camp. You just don't want that to happen with Mason McTavish, right? You really don't want that to happen. So that's something that I think you have to keep an eye on as the weeks go along, right? In June, Verbeek was on the 100% Hockey podcast with Darren Millard and John Shannon, and Verbeek said he had not even spoken with McTavish's agent about a new contract. He said they were talking, and he would hope by now. But he said there was no negotiation going on just a month ago, which is obviously kind of ridiculous if you ask me. I mean, the Ducks' season ended back in April. The season did not end in June for the Ducks. The Ducks did not make the playoffs last season, right? The Ducks have not made the playoffs in 7 years. So why were they not negotiating a long-term extension with McTavish as soon as the season ended? Wouldn't that been, a better move just to lock him up and get this over with? I mean, what's the point of dragging this out? What was the point of dragging this out? Now it's, of course, July, and you're starting to get a little bit nervous, right? Dave McCarthy of NHL.com and SiriusXM NHL Network tweeted, citing comments made by Ryan Strome about McTavish staying in Anaheim. Strome's belief was that it was going to get done. He says he will get he's going to get it settled. He's a hell of a player. Hopefully that is resolved soon. But I have no doubt that I think it's a great fit, Anaheim and him. He fits in great. We're trying to do and accomplish. He's a big part of it. That is, of course, that is what Ryan Strome said, right? There's considerable trade speculation now, of course, whether, with McTavish, we've been kind of covering that the last couple days, right? That there's a lot of trade speculation between McTavish and other teams. There's been, the Red Wings have popped up, the Flyers recently, the Bruins popping up as an offer sheet team. Just a lot of rumors. Montreal Canadiens also being a possibility. There's considerable trade speculation, like this article says, as Verbeek continues to reshape the roster. Unless these two parties are way off in numbers, there's no reason why this should not be done. The longer this drags on, the longer the trade speculation persists. And even after McTavish is signed, that might not go away. Imagine that. Even after McTavish is signed, the trade rumors might not actually go away, especially if McTavish gets off to a slow start next season. If things just don't go well for him at the beginning of the season, he starts to struggle. He's not really fitting in with Joel Quenneville. The trade rumors are going to start to really pick up, especially after the way this has been handled, unfortunately, by the Ducks front office. And that's what's really frustrating to me. I think it has to be frustrating as a fan of the Ducks. Why are the Ducks mishandling this situation with Mason McTavish? Just like they mishandled the situation with Jamie Drysdale and Trevor Zegras, and then eventually shipped those both guys out. Are they trying to ship McTavish out too, just because Verbeek didn't draft this guy? I mean, I think it's wrong. I think it's so ridiculous that the Ducks front office, Pat Verbeek, is trying to clean house, I guess, clean out everything that Murray did before he was here, right? I mean, I think it's ridiculous. I think there was some good and bad. I mean, obviously a lot of it was bad. That's why the Ducks are where they're at right now. But the idea of completely just turning your back on these prospects that have given everything for the Ducks, I think is wrong, right? Trading Jamie Drysdale, like I said a few days ago, we don't know if it's going to be a mistake or not. I mean, I really like Jamie Drysdale. I think Jamie Drysdale is a great player. Drysdale is going to he's done well with the Flyers. Cutter Gauthier, we don't know yet. Cutter Gauthier is showing some signs of he's going to be good, but, he hasn't really broken out yet at the NHL level, whereas Drysdale already has. Trading Trevor Zegras, I agree with that 100%. The Ducks had to trade him, but I don't know about Drysdale, and I don't want them to trade McTavish. What do you think? Comment below. We got to get this done. Make sure to subscribe, and let's go Ducks. Woo!